Bitcoin is about to do something for the 7th time in its history, and every time when Bitcoin did this, the price was moving significantly. And I'm gonna show you what that exactly is, and of course we're also gonna talk about a lot of altcoins, because a lot of you guys have actually voted on Twitter that I should also talk about altcoins today, so we're definitely gonna do that. We talk about the trade that we took yesterday and a lot of other content that I have prepared for you guys. So definitely stick around here until the end and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And now let's jump here directly in today's content. So first of all, I want to start with the DXY. The DXY is still trending here to the downside, and luckily the 102 point level that I was looking at as a potential bounce point for the DXY is now turning into resistance if we can close today's candle under that level. So we are close to it. We're here at 101.849 right now, 85. But if we can manage to close at that level, that will be really, really good for crypto overall, because when the dollar is falling, crypto is going up. And then the next point that I would be looking at is around the 100 point level for the dollar. So there's a lot of room for the dollar to go down, which would mean significant move for the whole crypto market overall, and that's what we would like to see, of course. Then when we're going here over to Bitcoin, remember guys, I had shown you yesterday multiple reasons why I believe that Bitcoin is going to the upside, and lo and behold, we were right again. I told you yesterday around here. Yes, so here basically when the pump started, that's when I told you. Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go here. So I kind of told you when I look at the time, kind of told you here. So here, that's when I told you if we break above 30,325, 30,400, that is the moment where I would be taking a long all the way up to the resistance up here, and close to it I would close my trade if we cannot break higher. So now what happened was, I was yesterday sitting with friends in a restaurant and could not take the trade. I missed it. I wanted to take it, and unfortunately I missed it. But I know a lot of you guys were able to catch it, and I'm really happy for you that you were able to make some money based on the calls that I give you here absolutely for free. And I'm telling you, I believe that there's another move looming right now from more or less the same level where we are right now, again to the upside. And I'm going to show you in a second why I believe that this is right now happening again, that we see that move to the upside with a potential break, this time into higher levels. So let me go here back into a higher time frame, because you still have to remember, let me see, where do I have that chart? Here. Remember guys, I had also told this yesterday again, and that is really, really interesting to look at this fractal. When you look at this fractal and you look at this one, they look so similar. You see the price action here is more or less following this blue fractal, which I copied over from here. There is the past price action that I copied over. It's mirroring it really, really well. So, and you see here, by this week, in the next 3 days, if we are continuing to mirror that, then in the next 3 to 5 days, we should see a massive move here to the upside for Bitcoin. So if I'm correct here with that pattern, but I'm not that many times wrong, so the chances are quite high that this is going to happen, and I'll show you another reason in a second why I believe this is actually going to happen here. Here also on the daily chart, here on the 1 hourly chart, here you can see exactly the scenario that I also had pointed out. That's from where the $3,025 level came here. From there, remember I said when we are breaking above that level, enter a position and trade it to the technical target. We have hit the target to the dollar, and from there we got then back down. And also remember, when we were here yesterday, I told you this looks like a fake out to me to the downside, when we where we then reverse back to the upside and will continue this trajectory to the upside. So if you want to enter a new long position right now, what you should do is you should watch this downward sloping resistance line here. So I can actually remove this. Watch this downward sloping resistance line. When this line gets broken, then Bitcoin will have another run to around $30,856-ish. So here in 30 minutes, if this candle is breaking above it or the next one is starting to move here to the upside, that could be a new long signal for you. If you want to be, or let me put it this way, if you want more confirmation on that, then you basically wait here for a break of, $30,565. So that would be the point where you want to enter with a 1 hourly close above that level to trade this into higher price levels. So now I'm going to show you really quick what I have spotted here. Just after we talked about that you should take these trades on BYBIT. On BYBIT, you still get 30K if you sign up here. It's really simple. You just need to click here on this link to sign up, and the same for ASCENDEX. You still get $2,000 if you use this specific link. Takes like 10-15 seconds to sign up there, and these $32,000, they're absolutely for free. You just need to deposit a little bit of money to claim it, and it's free money, guys. And especially on moments like this, you want to take advantage of free money where we are just about to hit a massive altcoin rally in the coming weeks. So it's a good moment to take advantage of that. So now let me talk about what I found here. So you see here the price action as a line chart. And when you look then here on that indicator, so that is a volatility oscillator that we are seeing here. And every time when that oscillator broke out of the 60% level, so between 40 and 60% is neutral, when it always broke above 60% and turned bullish, the price action turned heavily bullish and moved to the upside. Here again, also there, look at the price action. So it broke above it and then went to the upside. So then, of course, when we break under 40%, we go bearish. Then the price action moved to the downside. And here the same. And here we broke bullish. We broke to the upside. And here again, a little bit bullish. Oh, I actually forgot to draw this in there. But this was not insanely bullish. It was, kind of short-lived. So it was basically just here, this small move. So, and now we are getting closer to break here again to the upside, which will indicate that we have another volatile move to the upside for Bitcoin overall. And when you look at it, how big Bitcoin moves in average on these signals. So let's just say here, this big one was an outlier, because that was the 2021 massive bull run. So if we take that out of the equation, then we have a 40%-ish, 42%-ish move every time when this volatility oscillator breaks to the upside over 60%. So if I take now this and I move this, I need to move this 42%, that puts Bitcoin around 40K. 43K. I'm not saying that this is happening tomorrow, so this is the weekly chart, so this can still take a couple of weeks before this is going to happen. But I'm telling you, once we're breaking above 60%, it's going to happen. So you see here, and the last time in the bull run, 436%, then 42.71%. Then when we broke under 40%, it was minus 14%, then minus 47%. Then when we broke above 45%, 8.3% because it was just a small move above it. So now we are potentially here for another move to the upside. So, and that is in alignment with a lot of other things that I have pointed out in the last couple of weeks here. Also here on this 12-hourly chart, we are moving away from this support line that we have here at $30,100. Remember, guys, I also told you once we are breaking here above the downward sloping resistance line on the RSI, that the bearish divergence will be invalidated, and then most likely we're going to see 32K, 33K in the Bitcoin price, because normally an invalidation of a divergence is accompanied by a big move here, and that, for bearish divergence, we need a big move in to the upside, because it's a bearish pattern, a bearish divergence, so it has to move actually to the upside to invalidate that, and it has to be heavily volatile. So that could be potentially in alignment with the other chart. Sorry, where did it went? Here with this one here, where we see here a nice uptick closer to 60% when we are seeing the bearish divergence being invalidated here on the RSI on the 12-hourly chart, which could technically be happening already tomorrow. So be prepared for that, guys, to see potentially a big move tomorrow. So we just need $60, yeah, $50 more, and I would open a new long position to trade this to like 32K. And if you want to learn how to properly trade in this volatile market, and you want to get a deep understanding how I am always predicting these kind of moves, then you should definitely come into my program and learn directly from me and my team how to properly train. Here on my website, amcrypto.us, you also find the link in the pinned comment and in the description below. That is a multi-month program. Somebody that has no experience at all, up to advanced traders that just want to learn to get a little bit more of an edge by learning actually my techniques, how I'm reading the market. So that is basically for everyone that wants either to enhance his knowledge or to learn it directly from zero. And then you should definitely sign up here for that course. Like I said, it is a couple months long. So you can choose here either self-paced completely by yourself or assisted with the help of my team, or directly getting mentored here by me with the pro version. Check it out. You will not regret it. I had in the past over 2,000 students. Only one of them was not successful in trading. 1,999, I can proudly say they are making money. So it was actually more than 2,000. It's just, I don't have a specific number. It's over 2,000, and only one out of them was not successful while I tried to help the person over a year. But at some point you have to give up. So now let's talk about altcoins. Bitcoin dominance is here on the rise right now because Bitcoin is also obviously going a little bit up. So, and as long as we're not breaking the 52.18 resistance level, as we have touched it here, I still believe that the dominance can continue to fall here. That will be, of course, not be the case if Bitcoin now turns around and jumps into 32K, then we break it and most likely going to stop at 54, 55%. But I can tell you, if we go here all the way up to 57%, and the altcoins are about to suffer, that's the moment where you want to load up the most on altcoins for the upcoming run, for exactly the moment that Bitcoin is starting to drop and the altcoins starting to run, or Bitcoin goes sideways and the altcoins start to run and you see the dominance then falling down. I still believe that we will go down here to these levels in the long term to 41, 42%. That is my target, no matter how high we go. I definitely see us coming down there. And once we are getting there, that is where we want to take profit. Because the altcoins had a massive run. Imagine it comes from all the way up here, all the way down there. So that is a 15% move in the dominance. That is massive, massive gains in altcoins. And that's where me personally are taking a lot of profits on my altcoin positions. So when we talk here about RNDR, RNDR broke now above the downward sloping resistance line. So that is a good moment to long it, in my opinion. And also the upward sloping support line has held as support. So the perfect moment to buy would have been down here in that zone. I had mentioned that when we come back there, buy or long it from there, it would be a good moment to do so. So it has to be, yeah, it had proven right. If you would have bought there, you would be up now without leverage 7% in a matter of less than a day. So that, yeah, just a little bit more than a day. So which is an amazing result just for like a little bit more than a day. On leverage, of course, it would be much more. And if we can hold this level, then I believe that we definitely going to move here higher to at least the next logical target. One would be here, another 8%, and then here another 14% from where we are right now. So, and then here all the way up 20% is, in my opinion, the most likely target. If we continue to move as we do right now, then $20, 20% is definitely here in the cards. and on leverage, of course, it's definitely more. So lose that upward sloping support line, and then you want to close your position for the time being. And if it drops back into that rectangle here, and that's where you want to buy more of it, unless we are also losing that box. Then again, you want to exit your positions. MATIC, I was so angry yesterday, guys, about MATIC. I had my alarm set, as you can see on the chart. So here was my alarm. So, and you see what it says, long support when it comes back down there. So what happened was it came here and touched it. And then when I finally saw it, it was a little bit too late. It had already moved here to like 70. It was like, I don't know, it was a couple percent already up. Yeah, it was like at 69 something ish, So, and then I was like, I think I'm gonna wait for a pullback, So I don't want to enter now. It moved like 2% already from where I originally wanted to enter. So I'm not gonna chase that, Yeah, 3%. Yes, it was 3.5% up already. So I was like, I'm not gonna chase that. And then look what happened. And then when I saw this here, I was like, shit, I missed it. I was so angry at myself that I did not try to enter later with a tighter stop loss, because it would have definitely worked. Yeah, but sometimes you miss opportunities, and you should remember, missed opportunities are not lost opportunities. Missed opportunities are opportunities that are saving you money instead of losing money. So I'm fine with that. So I was just like in the moment a little bit upset that I missed it, but that's absolutely fine. There are more opportunities to come, especially with a consolidation here, where we potentially move higher. Once that consolidation is over, we should go to a lower time frame to have a look here. Yes, so there you see. So here is a potential ascending triangle, but here could be also, I want to just check that quick, could be here also a flag. Yeah, so I would rather say this is a flag than an ascending triangle. So with the flag, we have a pole like this, and then you see already this is going into my profit zone here, the one that I have here, from 79 to 82 cents approximately. So that is still a nice move here to the upside. So if you want to trade it safe, you wait for the breakout to the technical target would be 10% on leverage. I don't have to tell you that this is definitely good money here, and we can make it to the upside. So if you are a little bit risk adverse and you want to enter this now, so then you make a percent more. So it's not worth taking that risk for a percent to chase that, even on leverage, it's not worth the risk. So I rather wait for breakout to the upside to take a potential new trade on MATIC. So then on Polkadot has broken a downward sloping trend line here on the daily chart. Here, I would potentially wait for a retest into that zone here. That can still happen. So, and long it from there, or you wait for the downward sloping resistance line to be broken and you enter it then. That would be the most safety play, in my opinion. And normally DOT moves then 55% over a matter of 2 to 3 weeks to the upside. So that can be a really, really nice swing long that we can take here once this downward sloping trend line is broken. Then yeah, INJ, injective, people had asked on Twitter for that. Let me move that here to 4-hourly chart. So here you actually see on a 4-hourly chart, you had so much time down here to load up yesterday before it moved back to the upside into the buy zone. I hope you were able to catch it there. And now we have here another downward sloping resistance line that we are facing, something like this. So that is the most aggressive one here that we are facing right now. So and yeah, so and there's of course some other ones, there's also here kind of like this. So I would honestly wait for a break above $8.36 to enter a new long position if you're not in one already. So, and otherwise, if we come back to $8.11, that would be also another position where I would consider enter a long position or a spot position for INJ, because I still believe from where the price is now that this will go really soon to around $10, which is 22% ish to the upside. So you see on the 4-hourly, it kind of wants to roll over on a stochastic RSI, but the normal RSI is still pointing to the upside. And I see here also a small divergence. So see, the price action is coming down, the RSI is going up. So here is a bullish hidden divergence. So I would definitely wait here because once this downward sloping line is broken, the divergence is about to play out. So it just has to go up like 2%. And then we could see potentially a bullish divergence playing out that can take us to like around $9. Yeah, guys, that's it already for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode and also the altcoins. Let me know what altcoins I should talk about the next time when I'm picking here some altcoins that we should have a look at for the upcoming altcoin season. And don't forget, guys, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again in the next one.